Look at people. Look at people. My podcast is called Interesting People, Understanding the Why. So I'm riding today, coming down the street, and I see a pretty Benz over there parked, but I know whose it is. So I start looking around. I say, you know what? My man likes to skate on a bowl. Yeah, I had to catch him from the top. You can't miss him. Look at him go. Round and round and round and round. This kid here found him something he likes. Dropping in, going up, going around. Look at him, check him out. Okay, I see you, Noah, doing your thing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's that live action. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. This is my guy. What's your name, yo?
I'm Nur.
You're Nur?
Yeah.
And we don't ignore Nur, because this is Mr. Nur right here. Where you from? Where you from?
So, my family's from Egypt, but I'm from Raleigh.
Egypt?
Yeah.
But you're Egyptian, though?
Yeah.
So, all of that.
A little bit.
This is my guy, man. He started playing ball with us a few years ago. He came out there, he was like, yeah, I'm just starting, I don't know what to do. But he had plenty of hustle. You got to watch him right now because he's lethal.
I'm all right.
Yeah, he done got better, though. But anyway, you know, I saw him. I looked over, and he was over here in the skate park, which I'm going to show you. He was over here in the skate park. So, you know, I was interested to find out, so I pulled up on him. So what got you into skating, though?
So I started skating like probably a year before COVID. Going into COVID, and one of my good friends, Mason, he used to skate when he was younger, and it was just a good pastime for us during the summer. And then, you know, when COVID happened, we were all on lockdown, but we had to link up and skate. So we were skating all through COVID, and it was like the best thing in the world, honestly.
Wow. So it was like a release.
Yeah.
Because when COVID hit, it locked everybody down.
Yeah.
And you had to find something to do with that time because you would lose your mind.
Yeah.
But y'all had a release and skate.
It's funny you say that because everybody was on lockdown, but like I know at least for me and my friends when we were skating, that was like actually the most euphoric time in our lives to this point because we just had complete freedom. We didn't have to worry about anything. So that was super nice. Yeah, and I mean, that's the only time in my life I'd actually go back just because the feeling of waking up every day was like actually an adventure. So
wow.
Yeah, it was nice.
So it's a whole lot more to this guy right here that makes him really interesting. And maybe at another time, at a later time, I want to get with my little brother and we can sit down and we can go a little deeper in the podcast because you know, his family also owns a restaurant. What's the name of the restaurant?
The Mulberry House.
The Mulberry House. Upscale, exclusive. What's above the Mulberry House?
We have a rooftop bar and patio area. It's really nice. It's got a view of the river. So, yeah, it's the best view in town.
It's the best view in town. Believe me, I've been up there a few times, and I've enjoyed it every time I went there. Food excellent. So, you know, this is just a plug, too. Like, if you haven't heard of the Mulberry House, it's downtown Washington. If you haven't been there, you might need to go check it out. So, you know, when you go in there, you might see this guy in there, too. Don't ignore the norm. This is an interesting guy. But later on, we're going to link up again. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk about some other things, you know, because he's also a businessman. And he just went to school for something else, too, and we're going to get into that, too. What you go to school for, no?
So I went to University of North Carolina, Wilmington for entrepreneurship and business administration.
Okay.
And then I got my realtor's license shortly after that when I graduated. Actually, when I was working my full-time job, just as something to do on the side.
Yeah, this guy got a lot to him. So he's in the real estate, too. So anybody listening to real estate, that's your guy.
Hit me up.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. And I normally start my podcast and end my podcast with God bless. Y'all have a good one.